All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We are the Hebrew Israelites coming in week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America. You know what I'm saying? Gathering the elect. You know what I'm saying? And only the elect. You know what I'm saying? We're not out here trying to save the whole nation of Israel, because it's prophesied that only a certain amount, a remnant, would return to the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right. First off, I want to say Kal Halal.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And salutations to the Akim scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, keeping his word in truth and sincerity. Now, I just want to go into a topic, a quick topic. I'm not be too long, then I'll hand it off to Brother Ben Ayah. But, you know what I'm saying? We in a time right now, we got to pay attention, where we at. As far as being, as far as our standing with the Most High, man. We're in the end times, like the elders say, we're in the end times of the end times. We're in the last few seconds of this thing. You know what I'm saying? So what is a man to do in these times? You see a lot of people walking around today, not knowing what the hell they're doing. All they know is wake up, eat, go to work, sleep, and repeat. They don't really know what the end game is. What the real purpose, is for us being here. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the, and I'm saying that for the nation of Israel. All right. Actually, give me that. Ecclesiastes chapter 12. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because we already know what the end game is. You know what I'm saying? These scriptures tell us what the end game is. We know our purpose. Because the scripture tells you what we're here for, man. You got that in Ecclesiastes? Ecclesiastes chapter 12. You know what I'm saying? Because we know, Esau over here, like, what is the meaning of life? What is our purpose here? What are we doing? Yeah, chapter 12, chapter 14. You know what I'm saying? Esau don't really know, man. But we know. We know what we're here for. We know why we out here. All right? Right here, verse 13. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. That's what we're supposed to be out here, man. And what is fear? And what is fear in the Most High? What is fear in the Most High? It's wisdom, right? What is wisdom? Fear in the Most High, right? Isn't that what? And they just told us that this is the conclusion of the whole matter. This is it. This is what you need to be doing. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. You know what I'm saying? Get that in Proverbs chapter 4. Get that in Isaiah.
This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 1. Hear ye, children, the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law.
Right. Read that first part again. It's like
Done. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 1. Hear ye, children, the instructions of a father, and attend to no understanding.
Right. Here are your instructions of your father, man. And what are one of the 10 commandments, right? Honor your father and your mother. Now, we understand that that honor your father and your mother goes into your earthly mother and father, but there's also a spiritual side to that. Honor your father, Yahweh, you know what I'm saying, and honor your mother, which is his wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, keep going on that.
Verse 2. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law.
Right. I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law, man. And that's what these 2/3 nation of Israel loves to do, man. They like to turn their back on the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why they out here looking crazy, man. That's why they out here with red hair, bald, fat, smelly, getting shot up in the streets, doing all kinds of wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a curse, man. Go ahead. Keep going on that.
Verse 3. For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also and said unto me, let thy heart retain my words, keep my commandments, and live.
Right. What's that talking about? It's talking about this wisdom, right? Read that last part.
Verse 4, he says, he taught me also and said unto me, let thy heart retain my words, keep my commandments and live.
Right, retain my words and keep my commandments and live, man. Because through this word, man, we live. And through everything else in this world, we die. You know what I'm saying? Because what the scriptures say, man, to be carnally minded is death. You know? You got everything in this world, man, is meant to kill you, man. Even the air, man, the water, the food, the woman, you know what I'm saying? Your job. Shit, man. Your job is like wicked as hell, man. It's so strenuous on your body. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be there on time, wake up early as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much, you got kids, you gotta go to work, but you can't take care of your kids because you gotta go to work. You know, it's like they're forcing you to neglect your kids, neglect your personal life. Like, I need you to come in right now. No, you can't leave yet. We need to get this done. No, you late, you fired. You know what I'm saying? You can't, it's hard. It's hard to survive in this world, man. And Esau set it up that way. You know what I'm saying? You see the condition that these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are in. You see who lives in the hood, you know, barrios, resorts. You know what I mean? It ain't Esau. It ain't these so-called white people. That's why it's important to attain to this knowledge, man. That's why cleaving onto this is life, and everything else in this world is death, man. Hold your spot. Get that in Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? Because we in a time now where you gotta know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the end times, right? Go ahead with that.
This is Isaiah 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
Yeah, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of your times, man. Of our times. You know what I'm saying? We're in a time where things are getting real close towards the end, man. Of course, we know we're already at the end of the end, but it's almost about that time for things to really just pop off, and for Jacob's trouble to arise. You know, it's creeping in real slow, man. You see what's going on with Russia over there with Iran. You know what I'm saying? America throwing sanctions at everybody in their face. Don't do shit no more. You know what I'm saying? America said, "Oh, fuck all of y'all, man. I'll do what I want." And that's prophesied, man. You know what I'm saying? If you read Isaiah 47, it tells you the proudness of America, man. The so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? I will not know the laws of children. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Is that it on there, right?
Back to Isaiah 33, chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. For fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
Right, man. You gotta fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Hey, you fear the Most High, you attend to this wisdom, man. The Most High is gonna cover you in those days. You know what I'm saying? Because like the scriptures say, man, like what manner of man will you be? You know what I'm saying? What type of man are you gonna be in that day, man? You gonna be on this side, or you gonna be on their side? Are you gonna be on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's side, or are you gonna be on Satan's side? You know what I'm saying? I always love to bring out that example in Exodus with Moses, man, when he came down from the mountain. You know what I'm saying? He saw the nation of Israel worshiping that calf. He said, man, whoever's on the lower side, stand behind me. You know what I'm saying? And then certain men came back and said, go ahead and slay the rest of these motherfuckers, man. You know, because it's going to get to that time, man, where the Most High is going to really just, now we're seeing it today, we're seeing judgment being cast, you know what I'm saying, by the Most High, but it's going to get to a time where you're going to see so much death, man. People really ain't really seen death like that in front of them, you know? But it's going to get to a time where it's really going to be right there in your face. Like, you're going to see people running around getting killed right in front of you. Yeah, you'll see it on YouTube or World Star. You'll see it on Facebook. People getting shot, killed, ran over, you know what I'm saying, eaten. But once you see that for yourself in person, man, you know what I'm saying, it's a whole different story, man. All right, go back to Proverbs chapter 4.
This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding. Forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth.
Yeah, get wisdom, get understanding, man. It's important. You know what I'm saying? Without the covering of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, you're susceptible to all kinds of curses, man. Judgment. You know what I'm saying? Plagues. And you could be out here, you know, like millions of people with AIDS or HIV or being put to death. You know what I'm saying? But with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, you have that opportunity to be exempt from those things, man. You know, when you out here, Scripture say that you got angels watching us, man. You know, we got that hedge around us. You know what I'm saying? And that's the benefits of this wisdom, man. That's why it says attain wisdom. Get it. Receive it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not. Neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee.
Time. Read that last part again.
This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 6. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee.
Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee, man. Hey, man, how many times throughout the scriptures is it mentioned that the Most High is going to take care of us, man, if we on His side? How many examples was the nation of Israel made, or how many times was the nation of Israel made an example, man? You know what I'm saying? Throughout the scriptures, man. Every time they went off, the Most High put them in captivity. Hey, you can read that in Nehemiah the 9th chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? I gave you all these things, did this to deck you out, gave you a land full of milk and honey, but then you went away, so I put you in captivity. I gave you up to your enemies, man. Put you under their foot. And then it's like, but then I heard your cries, so I brought you back. But then you went off again, so I put you back in captivity. Actually, get that in Nehemiah chapter 9. Okay, go ahead, keep going on that.
It says, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 6. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
Right, wisdom is the principal thing, man. The most important thing. Out of my belly shall flow rivers of living water. You know? That's why we stress this. That's why we come out here, man. We believe in this book. We believe in the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why we bringing this out, man. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, attain wisdom. All right. Now we know through the scriptures, man. I believe it's in. I think it's in the first or second verse. I forget where it's at, but you know these other nations, they knew. Like, look, if we find some way to get the nation of Israel away from their power, that they ain't gonna fall. They gonna fall, man. If we find some way to get them to go off, that cover, they ain't gonna have that covering no more. So that'll be our chance. So we have to find some way, you know what I'm saying, to get Israel away from their power, man. And that's what they ultimately did, man. Look at what Esau's doing, man. Everything in this whole society is designed to go off and away from the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? From eating pork to how you deal with your woman, how you're able to deal with your kids. You know what I'm saying? How you get paid. What you do in your everyday life, man, it's all designed for you to go off, man. That's why Yahweh Shai is an important factor in this thing, man. That's why his sacrifice is important, man, for us, man. Because without Yahweh Shai, man, we'd be out here like these other people with no hope. We'd be like the other nations. We'd be bastards without a father. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if it wasn't for Yahweh Shai, man, all we had to wait for is just to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? There'll be no salvation, just death, and that's it. Who knows what who knows what the world gonna be like without Yahweh Shai and the elect? You know what I'm saying? The scripture said that, you know, if Most High lets Esau keep doing his thing, the whole world, he's just gonna destroy himself and everybody else. Go ahead.
Like in Deuteronomy 28, how we took away from our land, like it say, and you know, like we got took away from our land, so we ain't 13, and so this is how far we have been disconnected. We've never been disconnected from our power that our old nation forgot who we were. You know what I'm saying? So now in these times, the Lord is bringing us back into that understanding. You know, so we see now, you know, through the elect, that the Lord, he's basically bringing us back into that fold. So if we go ahead and basically keep praying and keep pushing, you know what I'm saying, the Lord will and soon will come deliver. You know?
God. Yeah, man, that's it. That's what we ultimately waiting for, man, for that salvation. You know, we're waiting for Yahweh to come back with the angels and the chariots, man, and destroy this place and for us to be delivered. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I said, you know, we're waiting for the Esau to be put in captivity along with these other nations, for Israel to be put back on top. That's why it says that in Revelation, the 13th chapter. This is the faith and the patience of the saints. You know? Go ahead and get that in your mind. Start at 24. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of examples, like I said earlier, how many times, and it's throughout the whole scriptures, man, how many times this, give me Jeremiah chapter 2. You know, there's many examples throughout the scriptures, man. How many times Israel went off and what the Most High did to pretty much to correct it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you want to go off? You want to follow up? Going to go a horn after these other idols? All right, boom, captivity. All right, I'm going to bring, okay, I hear y'all's crying. All right, it's all good. I'm going to put y'all back. Boom. It was all good, but then again, they went off. So, you know, go ahead and get that. Come on, chapter.
This is Nehemiah, chapter 9, verse 24. So the children went in and possessed the land, and thou subduest before them the inhabitants of the land, the Canaanites, and gavest them into their hands, with their kings of the people of the land, that they might do with them as they would.
Yeah, so the Most High allowed this to happen, right? Go ahead.
And they took strong cities and a fat land, and possessed houses full of all goods.
Right. So Most High, you know what I'm saying, he gave all these things to us, man. He pretty much gave it in our hands, right? All these good things for the nation of Israel, right? Go ahead.
Wells dig, vineyards, and olive yards.
Wells, vineyards, olive yards, all these nice things, right? Keep going.
And fruit trees in abundance. So they did eat, and were filled and became fat, and delighted themselves in thy great goodness.
Right, man. So hey, they delighted themselves in the great goodness that they received from the Most High, man. You know, all these things the Most High threw at us. All right, all these good things. Israel was good, right? All these things, and they knew it. They knew that they received it through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Go ahead, keep going.
This is verse 26. Nevertheless, they were obedient and rebelled against thee. Disobedience.
Nevertheless, they were disobedient, man. You know, all these things, all these goodly things the Most High has given Israel, but nevertheless, man, they still decided to go off. They said, oh, you know what? I don't know, I just feel like I need to do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Even though the Most High gave me all these nice things, land, vineyard, olive yards, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
All right. And nevertheless, they were disobedient and rebelled against thee, and cast thy law behind their backs, and slew thy prophets which testified against them, to turn them to thee. And they wrought great provocation.
Sorry, it's like, read that again.
This is back in Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 26. Nevertheless, they were disobedient and rebelled against thee, and cast thy law behind their backs, and slew thy prophets, which testified against them, to turn them to thee. And they wrought great provocation.
God, man, they rebelled against the Most High, put the law behind their backs, slew the prophets that came up to them and told them, hey, like that's not the way of the Most High, man. You're going off. You know what I'm saying? According to the law, you should be doing this. According to the law, you shouldn't be doing that. And because they went up there to correct them, man, they slew them. All they were trying to do was trying not to get you killed. But you went ahead and turned your back on the law, statutes, commandments, and said to hell with the prophets and put them to death, man. So Most High, that's why the Most High has got you in this situation. Got all of us in this situation. All right, go ahead.
Verse 27. Therefore, thou deliverest them into the hands of their enemies, who vex them.
Right. Therefore, thou deliverest them into the hand of the enemies who vex them. All right, go ahead.
And in the time of their trouble, when they cried unto thee, thou heardest them from heaven, and according to thy manifold mercies, thou gavest them saviors who saved them out of the hands of their enemies.
Yeah, man. The Most High being such a merciful power, man. He said he returned us, man. Like you said, read that part again, where it said that thou gavest them saviors.
And the read is, thou gavest them saviors who saved them out of the hands of their enemies.
Yeah, man. And again, there's many times where that happened, man. Israel was put in a situation to where they went off, or put themselves in a situation where they went off, and the Most High put them in captivity. The Most High redeemed them. Again, they went off, put them in captivity again and again and again, man. Because Israel is a stiff-necked people, man. They are hard-headed. It's like a dog. You tell a dog, don't do that. It's like you got a little puppy, right? You got a little dog. Tell them, don't do that. Don't pee on the carpet. So, you whoop your butt a little bit. And then they go ahead and pee on the carpet again. So you keep whooping their ass and do it, until they finally get it. But the scriptures say, man, why should they be stricken anymore, man? Why should they be punished anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole head is sick, man. The only thing you can do now is just pretty much destroy the whole nation, man. And we were at a point in time, we were in that situation, man, where Most High just had done away with us. That's why I had mentioned earlier, that's why Yahweh Shai is an important factor in this thing, man. Because without Yahweh Shai, we still be out there lost. You know what I'm saying? Alienated from the commonwealth of Yahweh, man. Okay, get that in Jeremiah chapter 2.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 11. Had a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which does not profit.
Yeah, man, they went a horn after these different idols, worshiping different gods, committing that spiritual fornication. You know what I'm saying? Read that last part again. We used to have kings. You know what I'm saying? We used to have our own land. The land of Israel. You know what I'm saying? We were in a top state, man. But we changed that glory to what we have now, man. You know what I'm saying? We in the hood, our people in the hood, man, killing each other, dying, cancer, not knowing that they're getting cancer because of what they eat. But you tell them, hey, that's why you're getting cancer, because you're eating these kind of foods. You're eating pork, you're eating crab, shellfish. That's why you're getting all them diseases, man. But they don't want to listen, man. They are hard-headed people, man. You tell them, hey, don't do that, and they'll turn around and start cursing you out, telling what's wrong with you, but you over here trying to help them. You know? Go ahead, keep going.
Verse 12. Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this. Be horribly afraid, but be ye very desolate, saith Yahweh. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and have hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water.
Yeah, man. They have committed two evils, man. They have forsaken. Who's that?
This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 13. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living water, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water.
Yeah, man. They forsake the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, and they hewed them out their own cisterns, man. And the Most High was that water, man. Was that water that they seek, man. But they hewed themselves out their own cisterns that can hold no water. You know what I'm saying? They are here worshiping all kinds of things now. Not knowing that they're even worshiping them, man. Not knowing that when you celebrate Christmas, you you know what I'm saying, you're giving your power unto that tree whenever you get down and put it, you know what I'm saying, put a present down under that tree, man. You're giving your power unto that tree, worshiping that tree, man. But our people, you know, so dumb, they're like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not willingly giving my power to like, but you doing them actions, you celebrating Christmas is you worshiping. Go ahead, you got to bring it up.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9. I'm gonna start at 8. Now go write it before them in a table and note in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, man. Rebellious people, man. They don't want to listen. That's why in Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, it says, go and tell my people their transgression. You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't go out here and tell these people what they're doing wrong, then the blood's going to be on your hands. But if you tell them and they don't hear, then the blood is on their hands. It's on their hands. You know what I'm saying? That's why we out here, man. We washing our hands. You know what I'm saying? That's why when y'all first came up, you know what I'm saying, y'all were excited. So y'all went and told, you know, I did. I went up to my mom, I told her. I went up to my friends, I told her, my co-workers. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't wise. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't wise to do that. But I was young in this thing, I was excited. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell everybody. See, I wanna tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? But hey, when you grow, you learn, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I told my mom, I got that blood washed off. I even told her. Showed her the scripture, Ezekiel 3, I believe starting at 14th verse. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, hey, I told you, you didn't want to hear. I told you the name. I washed my blood out. I washed that blood on my hands. There's nothing I can do. You don't want to listen, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Finish that off.
Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Yeah, man. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? We're not supposed to be under the foot of our enemies, man. We're supposed to be ruling under them. That's why in, what is that, Ecclesiastes chapter 10? It says that I've seen princes walking on, that's what, get that. No, Ecclesiastes chapter 10. Well, go ahead and finish that.
Okay, come on. Verse 15. The young lions roared upon him and yelled, and they made his land waste. His cities are burnt without inhabitants.
Yeah, man. Hey, Israel is in a state. It's in a state where there's no going back, man. Our people are destroyed, man. Like the scriptures say, man, our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? The whole head is sick, man. The only thing left for these 2/3 is to be burnt up, man. To be destroyed. Hey, man, you can see, you talk to these people, man, you see how stupid they are, how dumb, all the things that they talk about throughout the day. It's like, damn, that's all y'all focus on? Like, I don't care about that stuff, man. I don't watch sports, I don't do none of that. You know, I watch a little boxing, but I don't even have TV in my, well, I have a TV, but I don't have cable. You know what I'm saying? I don't have, you know, TV shows or nothing like that. I'm saying, it's just like, you know, I just watch movies. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it gets, you know, there's a little something in movies. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick out the bones. You know, we still be throwing shit out there in these movies. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but our nation as a whole, man, is through. It's done. Most High's not dealing with these 2/3. That's why he rose up the elect, men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? To come out here in the highways and byways and preach this truth, man. That's why in James it tells you, Lord, you know, to say Lord willing, man, because Lord willing, we those men.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we have this, you know, we keep, stay strong to this truth unto the end, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we brought that out in Proverbs chapter 4, man. Attain wisdom, get knowledge. Wisdom and knowledge is the principal thing. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. That's why we brought out these scriptures, man. These are things that, you know what I'm saying, these are a few things that are very important, you know what I'm saying, for salvation, man. Now, I'm not saying that's the only, you know what I'm saying, because people be like, well, so you're saying that all you need to do is learn the Bible and you're saved? No, man, I'm saying it's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a lot to this thing than just in your works, in your faith, what kind of person you are. There's more to it, man. You know? Get that improved. Oh yeah, you got a piece of go ahead.
Kind of what you were saying, basically about wisdom. You know, it's no wisdom is basically starts with the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. This is Psalms 111, verse 10. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endures forever.
Fear of the
This is Wisdom Solomon 111, verse 10. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Right, man. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, once you have that understanding that there is a higher power out there judging the earth, you know, throughout your life, man, judging you, judging different people, man, you see it. You know, you see the judgment of the Most High, man. When people, you know, get put to death, when they get, you know, any kind of plagues, people are born all deformed and stuff. That's judgment of the Most High, man. Right. And you having that fear that the Most High could do that to you at any given time, that's the beginning of wisdom, man. Fear the Most High. How do you fear the Most High? Coming out here, preaching His word, getting in this thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, being a brother, understanding every day, like praying, you know what I'm saying? You got to pray every morning when you get up. I praise God, for allowing me to live another day. You know, Father, for the brothers, Father, for this truth. Please put that spirit on me. You know what I'm saying? That's having fear in the Most High, man.
Right.
Thinking about it man, just having that thought, like when you wake up, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have a scripture you read, and you wake up, you won't even think about it. You brush your teeth, you'll be like, all right, Proverbs chapter 13, I read that, and it said this. You know what I'm saying? Not even really thinking about it. Like, oh shit, I'm thinking about, you know what I'm saying? I woke up and I'm already thinking about scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That's you having that fear of the Most High, man. That's the beginning of wisdom, man. That's you attaining His knowledge, man.
Whenever you basically lose that fear of the Most High, you lose that you don't have that fear for the Most High. Basically, you lose that wisdom. And what's next? That rebellious spirit that's gonna come upon you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to stay in that mindset of fearing the Most High. So what is that? Stay in these scriptures, getting that wisdom and knowledge and understanding.
Hey, that's what he said. That's what the Most High told Cain. You know what I'm saying? When he brought that offering, the Most High told Cain, hey, why art thou wroth? If thou doest good, thy hand will prosper. But if thou doest not good, sin lieth at the door. You know what I'm saying? And that's what ultimately that's what the fate of Cain was, man. Sin. You know what I'm saying? He got cursed. You know what I'm saying? For slaying his brother Abel, man. Is there more to that?
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 18, verse 27. A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning he will beware of offense. But a fool will not observe time.
Yeah, man.
This is Sirach, chapter 18, verse 27. A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning he will beware of offense.
Hey, a wise man will fear in everything, man. Like you walking right, everyday life. You know what I'm saying? You go to the store. You know what I'm saying? You maybe get some chips or something. You look at the ingredients. You're like, oh man, there's pork in this. I'm not gonna eat that. You say, oh, there's pork in that. I'm not gonna eat that. Should I be drinking this? Man, there's some shit in the orange cola. I shouldn't be drinking that. You know what I'm saying? Just little, you know what I'm saying? You have that fear in everything that you do, man. Like, no, I can't do that. I'm saying, Most High will mess me up, man. Can't do, man. I don't want to offend that brother. Most High, man. I don't know what the Most High will do if I do this. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But a fool would not observe time.
Yeah, man. A fool would not observe time, man. He's not gonna be thinking about the situation he's in. He's He's not going to be thinking about what he's doing. He's not going to be thinking about the Most High, what he'll do to him. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be thinking about none of that, man. He's just going to be thinking about himself, about what he wants. He's going to fulfill his own lust, man. With having that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures, man, we know that we need to be better than that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be men, men with integrity, man. Men that are willing to put those things aside, you know, forsake the world and put Yahweh Hashem Yahushua first. You know?
This is Ephesians chapter 5. I'm starting at verse 14. Wherefore he saith, awake, thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Mashiach shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Yeah, walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, man. You gotta pay attention to everything that's going on when you walk in this world, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how Satan out here just throwing, you know, monkey wrenches at you, trying to trip you up. You know, anything. You don't know what's gonna happen, man. That's why you gotta pay attention to how you walk, where you walk, who you deal with, how you deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you could put yourself in a dire situation, man. But the way you speak and the way you handle yourself, according to this word, might get you out of that situation, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you might say some things that people ain't never heard before, and then be like, damn, what? All right, you know what? All right, you good, man. You good. You know what I'm saying? That's Yahushua. That's what, you know what I'm saying? There was an example of Yahushua. You know, the Pharisees came up to the centurions and like, why haven't you arrested this man? Why is he not in chains right now? And then the centurions were like, man, every man spake like this man. You know what I'm saying? They you know, Yahushua probably said some real, spit some real knowledge, man. They were like, dang, I don't know, I don't even know what to do right now. You know what? You know what I'm saying? They just let him go. You know? Oh, you still got one? Okay, go ahead and finish that.
Verse 16. Redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Yeah, man, redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. It says in Psalms 23rd chapter, man, we in the valley of the shadow of death. These times are very evil, man, very wicked, man. You can see it through in the news. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a smartphone, so you see all of the wickedness that's going on in these Catholic churches. All these priests molesting all these little kids. But they in the Catholic Church though. Aren't they supposed to be reading the Bible? Why are they doing these things, you know? If they had the truth, they wouldn't be doing stuff like that.
Let them speak.
Where's the outrage on that too, man? You know, where's the outrage from my people? Since they always want to keep GMS in their mouth, man. You know? These men have actually they actually been caught doing that shit, man. Okay? You just bearing false witness against us, man. You know?
Yeah, they want to tell us we over here raping women and shit. Not understanding, you know, that breakdown when it comes to that whole rape thing, man. You know, to take hold of a woman, they don't understand that. So they saying over here like, oh, you just taking women and raping them? That's what y'all doing? That's what I'm saying y'all doing. But then again, we ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't been no case where any brother in GMS has ever done that, man. But then you got Catholic priests over here raping little kids. Why ain't you saying nothing about them? That's why having this wisdom, man, is very important. Because you're gonna be out there lost with them, man, like these other campers. You know what I'm saying? And it's very well shown who has the truth at this point, man. It's 2018, man. We like 4 months away from 2019. If you haven't figured out who the men of the Lord are, who has His truth, man, man, I would say they probably ain't no hope for you left, man. know what I'm saying? Brothers are getting tired. You know what I'm saying? Things, you know, Brother Got the Sock made a video, man. It's time to tighten up. And that's true. It is time to tighten up. You see brothers are are getting very serious, man. We just got done with the Day of Atonement, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know about y'all, but it went smooth for me, man. Like, I didn't even feel hungry before.
God.
It was, you know what I'm saying? It was weird. I was like, man, my stomach's, you know what I'm saying? I feel good. I feel all right. Like, something like, throughout the day, I always get like either 1 or 2 headaches. I didn't get no headaches that day. You know what I'm saying? It was a very, you know what I'm saying? It was a very needed day. You know what I'm saying? And I would exhort brothers, you know, to fast. You know what I'm saying? If you're not fasting, I would say fast, man. At least do like a little intermediate fast. You know, get into it, because it helps. You know what I'm saying? It helps your body. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, okay, go ahead and get that. Start at verse 6. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you know what I'm saying? We in the situation we in, we went away from the ways of Yahweh. The scriptures tell you to attain to this word, to attain to this wisdom. There's benefits to cleaving on to this, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the instruction of your father. Listen to the words of your mother, man. It's important. Most High didn't put us in captivity for no reason. He didn't come out here just to laugh at us and make because it's something to do. He did it for a reason, man. Go ahead, get that.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. Baruch chapter 4, verse 5. Be of good cheer, my people. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 4. O Israel, happy are we for the things that are pleasing to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, and made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, a memorial of Israel.
Start from the top.
This is going back to verse 4. O Israel, happy are we for the things that are pleasing to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai are made known unto us. But of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai to wrath.
Yeah, man, the Most High didn't put us in this situation to be destroyed, but to do away with us completely, man. Hey, the Most High put us in this situation because we went off. We turned our backs again. We turned our back. We turned our backs on the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So He put us in that captivity, man.
Right.
That's why we under the hands of Esau right now. You know, that's why we've been in captivity for the longest. You know what I'm saying? That's why our people are destroyed. That's why you see people dying, our people dying of horrible deaths, cancer, diabetes. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Back into verse 7. Starting with verse 6. But because ye moved Yahweh to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not unto Yahweh.
Yeah, man, they went whoring after these other idols, man, like we mentioned before. The nation of Israel just loves to set themselves idols for some reason. I don't know why, but they just love worshiping these you know what I'm saying, these different man-made idols, man. Idols made of wood and stone. They can't speak, eat, or do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got this guy, Baphomet. You got Reps Christos right there.
Right here.
You know what I'm saying? This guy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, our people are you know, love Egypt for some reason. All these different Egyptian gods. You know what I'm saying? It's like so many, like, it's like, damn, like, y'all, how do you not know you're worshiping these things? When you celebrating all these different holidays, you know what I'm saying? Esau got them so messed up, man. They subconsciously worship these things, man. They don't even know themselves that they're worshiping these idols. They don't know that they're going off. They think pork is like every other meat. You know what I'm saying? Give me Jeremiah chapter 11.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 8. Ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. Verse 9. For when she saw the wrath of Yahweh coming upon you, she said, Hearken, O ye that dwell about Zion. Yahweh has brought upon me great mourning.
Now we just read that the Most High put us in this situation, man, for going off. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, you know, we read in Nehemiah chapter 9, the Most High gave us all these things, olive yards, all this land, put the Canaanites under our foot. We went off. He didn't do it for our destruction. He did it because we moved into wrath. Now get that in Jeremiah chapter 11.
This is Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 16. And Yahweh called thy name a green olive tree, fair and of goodly fruit. With the noise of a great tumult had he kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken.
Right, man. So Most High likened us to what is it, cedar tree?
A green olive tree.
Green olive tree, man.
Have pronounced evil against thee, for the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah, which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger, and offering incense to Baal.
Yeah, man. Read that again, Select.
Verse 17. For Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai of hosts that planted thee have pronounced evil against thee, for the evil of the house of Israel and of the house of Judah, which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger, and
yeah, you know what I'm saying? All the evil that Judah and Israel had done, man, they provoked the Most High, you know, to anger, man. That's why he kindled that fire on us, man. That's why he put us in captivity. That's why our people are being destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Like it says, like the brother just read, man, they have done it to themselves. We put ourselves in this situation. The Most High told us in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, starting at verse 1, what to do. Like, okay, you do all these things, and I'm gonna give you all these blessings. You read on down to verse 15. It says, okay, but if you don't do what I tell you, all these curses are gonna come upon you. All of these curses. None of them are gonna be slack. They're gonna cleave unto you, like it says in Baruch chapter 1. Therefore, the curses cleaved unto you. You know? Go to verse 45.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. It says, Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
Damn, it said, therefore, and they just gave you a long list of them. All these things, man, all these curses, you know what I'm saying, shall overtake you and shall pursue you. Until what?
Till thou be destroyed.
Until thou be destroyed, man. And this is prophecy coming into fruition right now before our eyes. Our people are being destroyed every day in front of our eyes. We see it on the WhatsApp, all the articles brothers be posting, all the videos brothers be posting on there, even on your Facebook, you know what I'm saying, Instagram, you know, your news app, your phone be giving you alerts. This prophecy is still going on, keeping on. You got a precept?
This is Daniel chapter 9, verse 12. He hath confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us great evil, for under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem.
Damn. Read that again. Read that again.
God, this is Daniel chapter 9, verse 12. And he hath confirmed his words which he has spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil, for under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem.
Man, the Most High, hey, the Most High did his thing, man. He did his thing with the nation of Israel for going off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if this isn't the so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, man, ain't nobody else fitting these curses, man.
Right.
Ain't nobody out here catching them in curses like the nation of Israel. You see these so-called white people chilling, man. Look, you know, they living in these groups. You know, in these different buildings. Hey, they still living on them cliffs of the rocks. You know, this is their mountains. This is their little caves, man. These they're modernized Caucasus Mountains, man. You know, you got more on that? Or is that it? Finish that off.
Back in Deuteronomy 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, that keep his commandments, to keep his commandments, and his statutes which he commanded thee.
Yeah, read that last part again.
He said, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
Right, man. Man, we supposed to cleave on to this word, man. Or else them curses are going to cleave onto us. That's why we said earlier that this wisdom, man, is our way for the Most High. How do you word it? Attaining to this wisdom will give you that hedge of protection from the Most High. What I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I read that wisdom and knowledge are the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. You know? Hey, the brother just read in Jeremiah chapter 11 that the Most High have planted us and named us a green olive tree, man. And the Most High kindled that fire upon us and put them curses like the brother just read, man. Them curses cleaving up to us until we be destroyed. Now get that in Isaiah chapter 5.
God, this is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 1.
Now remember, we just read in Jeremiah 11 that the Most High had planted us and called us a good olive tree, man. The Most High likens the nation of Israel like a vineyard that he had built, set up, right? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 1. Now will I sing to my well-beloved a song of my beloved touching his vineyard. My well-beloved hath a vineyard in a very fruitful hill. And he fenced it and gathered out the stones thereof and planted it with the choicest vines and built a tower in the midst of it and also made a winepress therein. And he looked that it should bring forth grapes, and it brought forth wild grapes.
Right, so so you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you set up the vineyard, took out the stones, set it up nice, put a wall around it, set it up real nice, gave it this, gave it that, but still it brought forth, instead of bringing forth grapes, it brought forth wild grapes. Oh yeah. Now go ahead and keep reading.
And now, O inhabitants of Jerusalem and man of Judah, judge, I pray you, betwixt me and my vineyard. What could have been done more to my vineyard that I have not done in it?
Now pay attention. Now pay attention. Read that again. Read what it said. Go ahead.
Verse 4. What could have been done more to my vineyard that I have not done in it?
Yeah. What else could have been done to my vineyard that was not done in it? That it brought forth wild grapes. Like what else would I need to do? What else do I need to give y'all? What else do you need for you not to go off? What more do you need, right? Go ahead.
Wherefore, when I look that it should bring forth grapes, brought it forth wild grapes.
Now it's going to break it down. It's going to break itself down. It's going to tell you what all these things mean. Go ahead.
And now go to, I will tell you what I will do to my vineyard. I will take away the heads thereof. It shall be eaten up and broken down, and break down the walls thereof, and it shall be trodden down.
Right, so okay. Yeah, bro, y'all want to bring forth wild grapes? Most High took put them stones back in there, took that wall protection down, tore everything up. Go ahead, is there more on there?
Yeah. And I will lay it waste. It shall be pruned, it shall not be pruned nor digged, but there shall come up briars and thorns. I will also command the clouds that they rain no rain upon it.
Yeah, man, no clouds, none of that, man. I don't want none of that. Right? No, it ain't gonna be dig no more. Put it aside. I don't want nothing to do with it no more, right? Go ahead.
Now, verse 7, for the vineyard of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua of hosts is the house of Israel, and the man of Judah his pleasant plant.
Right. Now, we just read that, right? That the Most High have planted us and made us a great olive tree, right? Now read that again, because it's going to break it down right here. Go ahead.
For the vineyard of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua of hosts is the house of Israel, and the man of Judah his pleasant plant. And he looked for judgment, but behold oppression.
Right, so the vineyard is the nation of Israel, man, and its pleasant plant is Judah. Or Jerusalem? Judah. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And behold oppression, for righteousness behold it cries.
Yeah.
But behold it, it's like, I'll read that again. And he looked for judgment, and behold oppression, for righteousness, but behold it cry.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you see how stupid these kids are? It's too late. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you see how hard-headed these kids are, man. These nations, Southern Kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
Southern and Northern.
Just causing all kinds of mischief. That's why the Most High is going to do away with these people.
That's right.
That's why he's got them in that state where they just don't know what the hell's going on. All they know is how to cause trouble. Because they most likely were brought up by their mom. Mom don't know how to raise kids, so they grow up to be bad as hell. You know what I'm saying? Scripture said that they gonna bring forth monsters. Monsters being these little badass kids, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, like we just read, man, that vineyard is talking about the nation of Israel, man, and Judah is his pleasant plant. You know what I'm saying? And Most High took away that wall, you know what I'm saying? Tore everything up, threw them story, let all kinds of critters go up in there, in that vineyard. Hey, that's the nation of Israel, man. Hey, without this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, we out here, like brothers used to say back in the day, well, not back in the day, but a couple years ago, man, Israel out here lost in the sauce. You know?
Right.
Now you can say it straight.
Get that in Genesis chapter 1. Get that in Genesis chapter 1, man. Hey, because the Most High gave the nation of Israel this law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? It was given to us in the beginning, for a reason. So that we would know the way, and we would know what to do and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? What right? You know what I'm saying? We were given that breath of the Most High, man. That breath of the Most High. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and get it first, and then I'll break it down. You know what I'm saying? Because when the Most High created man, you know what I'm saying? He created man. And then in the next chapter it said that he put that breath in it. Get that in Genesis chapter 1.
This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. So the Most High created man in his own image. In the image of the Most High created him. Male and female created he them.
Right, so okay, we understand that in chapter 1 right here, the brother just read it, that he had created man, but that breath wasn't given to him yet. All right, now skip to chapter 2.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. And Yahweh power formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul.
Yeah, man. So hey, now we understand that the Most High in chapter 1 had created man, but until chapter 2, that's when he put that breath. That's when he put that breath in him. All right. So what's that breath? Go ahead and get that in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7. You know what I'm saying? God, if somebody you want to get that word, spirit, in Hebrew chapter 2. Yeah. So Wisdom of Solomon chapter, you know what I'm saying? Because we, you know what I'm saying? Chapter 2, verse 7. Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. You know what I'm saying? That's why we brought out them examples in the scriptures, man. You know, what is the conclusion of the whole matter? Fear the Most High and keep His commandments. You know what I'm saying? What is the principal thing? Yeah, like what was I saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Wisdom is the principal thing, man. Therefore, attain wisdom. Okay, you got it? Gone, you know what I'm saying? So now we understand that Most High put that breath in man. But what was that breath? It's not just air that He blew in there. It's something very important, man. Something that He gave to us from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? So we would know and attain to His ways. All right? So we just read in chapter 2 that the Most High had put that. Read that again, actually. Read that again in chapter 2.
Khan, this is Genesis chapter 2 and verse 7. And it reads, and Yahweh power formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul.
Right, now, what is that breath, right? Get that chapter 7.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 24. It says, for wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of the Most High.
Well, she is the breath and the power of the Most High, man. That's that breath that the Most High put in us from the beginning, man. That's that way we were supposed to attain. We were supposed to cleave on to, man. To the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. No, hey, without this wisdom, man, we'd be out here doing like this guy. Not knowing what the hell he's talking about, just because he's mad. I don't know what nation he is, I ain't gotta look at him, but hey, if he's not a nation of Israel and on this side speaking these words, man, he's gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
Now, he all here scoffing at the men of the Lord, hey, Most High's gonna deal with him.
That's right.
We out here focusing on what we doing. We ain't out here.
Brown boy.
We ain't out here like this guy, man.
Brown,
Over here
winning.
just rambling on
We're winning.
things that don't
So
make
you got a
sense.
brown Negro and you
We
got a
speaking
white
according to this word, man.
He's drunk, bro. Just don't
Good Negro.
Con.
Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this knowledge is the most important thing, and it's a real blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be really, you gotta understand what it means for the Most High to be dealing with you with these words, man.
That's right.
But you could be out here Tuesday night going to a club, Friday, Saturday, you know what I'm saying? But you out here coming because you believe in these words. That's the Most High dealing with you, man. That's
right.
you having that fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Right.
It says, for she is the breath of the power of the Most High, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore, can no undefiled thing fall into her. Verse 26. It says, for she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of the Most High. It says she's the brightness of light. And that's why a lot of these people come up here. You know, what are those things called? The flies get attracted to.
Fly
Bug
zapper.
zapper?
Yeah.
I don't know, they might have a better name. But that's what they see a light up here.
That's right.
And they get attracted to it, and then bam, it zaps them, you know?
Tobit 13.
You know, they get wounded by the spirit of the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, God, man. Hey, like the scriptures say, man, this light, this word is a lamp. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to lead you through this darkness, man. Because again, we all know in Psalms the 23rd chapter, it says that that America is a valley of the shadow of death, man. We understand that the scriptures say that this word is a lamp. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to guide you, keep you away from those wicked things and those evil people, man. Evil situations, you know, and ultimately give you that covering from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Like it says in Sirach chapter 2, man. Did any man ever believe in the Most High and was confounded? You know, roughly paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? These men right here, they believe. They believe in these words.
That's right.
They have that fear of the Most High. They are willing to cleave and to attain this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You know, they ain't out here just coming out here just because it's something to do, man. It's because they believe.
That's right.
They have faith. You know? Man, that's all I got, man. I know I got the brother Benayah here. He's gonna take it from here.
Sorry, brother. I'm going to switch it up a little bit.
This is Psalms chapter 4 and verse 5. And it reads, offer the sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, offer up the sacrifice of righteousness, man. Okay? Offer up the sacrifice of righteousness, man. And what are ways of doing that, man? Coming out here and preaching this word, man. Okay? Like the brother Yaakov had said earlier, man, a day of atonement was yesterday, man. That's another way. Fasting is another way of offering up the sacrifice of righteousness, man. You know? And like I say, preaching, man. You know?
It's Isaiah 19, verse 19. Because in that day shall there be an altar to Yahweh in the midst of the land of Egypt.
Hey, and you looking at it, man, this is altar right here, man. We offering up the sacrifices of righteousness, man. Coming out here proclaiming the word, man. Okay? Prophesying the downfall of this kingdom, man. You know? Hey, and it's something we're supposed to do, man. Okay? We're supposed to come out here and preach, man. You know? Yeah, you know?
This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Yeah, man. Okay, we're supposed to offer up our body as a living sacrifice, man. That's what we're doing, man. We out here, we're in the elements, man. Okay, anybody can come by with an AK and just spray us, man. Okay, we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that the angels are camped around about us, man. Okay, so we're not fearing that, man. Okay, so we're gonna do what we told, man. We're gonna come out here and preach, man.
That's right.
Offering up those sacrifices of righteousness, man. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, and another way of doing that is what one of the brothers about to pull right now, man. Offering up the sacrifice of righteousness, man. You know?
Colossians chapter 3, verse 5. Mortify therefore your members,
Mortify, therefore,
which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry.
yeah, man, mortify, man. Okay, sacrifice, man. When you go into that word mortify, means like, hey, what are you doing? You're putting that old man to death, man. You know? And hey, that's a part of it, man. That's a part of offering up that sacrifice of righteousness, man. You know? Hey, mortify means to kill. To kill. Hey, go ties right into sacrificing, man. Hey, and like the brother had brought out in Isaiah 19 and 19, man, this is the altar, man, in the midst of Egypt, man. You know? And this is where you offer that sacrifice up, man. You know? And like the brother had read, man, mortifying, man. Because, hey, and that ties into basically being baptized, man. Because you're not supposed to come in this truth and be the same nigga, man. You know? You're supposed to mortify yourself, man.
Kill something and you don't see it again.
Yeah, man. Hey, like the brother said, man, when you kill something, you don't see it again, man. So that's the whole. That's what my lesson is gonna be about, man. About the real baptism, to be baptized, what that really is, and what that really truly means. You know what I'm saying? In these times, man. You know, because it's not like how the church preaches when you go into church, man, and you sit up and you get in the pool with the pastor and he dunk you, man. Okay. Matter of fact, can y'all read it in Acts chapter 2? Acts chapter 2, verse 41. Yeah, man, because it's not like how these so-called Christians do nowadays, man. Okay, that's not the. Matter of fact, go ahead, bro.
This is Acts chapter 2 and verse 41, and it reads, "Then they that gladly received his word were baptized, and the same day there were added unto them about 3,000 souls."
Come start getting one more time.
Con. This is Acts chapter 2 and verse 41, and it reads, "Then they that gladly received his word were baptized."
Hey, those that gladly received his word were baptized, man. Okay, that's an indicator right there, man, that hey, that the word has to do something with being baptized, man. Okay, and if the brother can pull that the etymology of baptized, you know what I'm saying? Pull that. Yeah, because like I said, man, hey, what the brother read, man, it's a key indicator that it's talking about the word, man. So through the word, you're gonna be baptized, man. You know.
Matthew chapter 3, verse 11. It says, "I indeed baptize you with water unto repentance,
Okay, we know that's talking about John. Keep going.
but he that cometh after me is mightier than I, whose shoes I am not worthy to bear. He shall baptize you with the Holy Ghost and with fire."
Yeah, the Holy Ghost and fire, man. You know, that's talking about Yahushua and us being baptized with His word, man. You know, you're not going. You don't have to be baptized with water, actual physical water anymore, man. You know, even though it was done like that in the ancient days, man, by John the Baptist, man. You know, like I say, done in the ancient days, and we know that Yahushua was baptized, man. But that was just to fulfill prophecies, man. Okay, you can go to Isaiah chapter 11, verse 1 and 2 for that, man. Okay. Read that one more time.
Matthew 3 and 11, it says, "I indeed baptize you with water unto repentance, but he that cometh after me is mightier than I, whose shoes I am not worthy to bear. He shall baptize you with the Holy Ghost and with fire."
I got a quick precept so I can. All right, this is John 17, verse 17. "Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth." You know what I'm saying? So with this truth, man, that's this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding like we went into. That's how you sanctify, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? There's a scripture that says not the washing away of the flesh, but of a goodly conscience. You know what I'm saying? So it's not talking about our actual, like the brother's going into, not our actual baptism. You know what I'm saying? But mine. You know what I'm saying?
You got the Israelites out there that still do that.
Yeah.
They go out into the river or the ocean and do the baptism just like the Christians.
Yeah, man. You niggas supposed to be woke though, man. You know, you supposed to know the scriptures though, right? But you out there in the lake baptizing, man. You don't have to do it like that anymore, man. You know. So yeah, so we're gonna be baptized through this word, man. And this is the etymology of that word baptized, man. It's from Greek. It's baptizian. It says to be immersed, to be dipped in water, man. Okay, and what is that water, man? Is that talking about physical water? No, that's not talking about physical water. You can give me Ephesians, then I'll give me Ephesians chapter 5. Well, I guess spirit. Hey, is it talking about physical water? No. No. Go ahead and pull it, bro.
This is Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 26. And it reads, "That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word."
Washing of water by the word, man. So that is that water, man. You're supposed to be dipped in, man. You know, immersed, man. You know?
Hey, like you said, bro, the Israelites that do that, the ironic thing, like you said, you know, like they're supposed to be supposed to have it, you know, they have to have that wisdom. Now, but ironically, it shows how you're not baptized.
Con.
See what I'm saying? It's like they're out there getting quote unquote baptized,
But there.
the irony of it is not baptized.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 16. This is This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 16. And it reads, wash you, make you clean, put away the evil of your doing from before mine eyes. Cease to do evil.
How do you, okay, read that one more time, brother.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 16. Wash you, make you clean.
Wash you, make you clean, man. How do you do that, man? By taking heed to the word, man. It's like to hold that boat. Where that is?
Psalm 119, verse 9. It says, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
To the word, man. That's how you cleanse yourself, man. Taking heed to the word, man. Damn pork chop basket, okay? Or some damn catfish, man. You know? Keep going back on Isaiah, bro.
This is back at the top of Isaiah chapter 1 and 16. Wash you, make you clean, put away the evil of your doings from before mine eyes. Cease to do evil.
How do you cease to do evil, man? By following the way of Yahweh Hashem Shah, man. Taking heed to that word, like the brother just brought out in Psalms 119 and 9, man. Okay? That's how you cleanse yourself, man. Okay? And like I said, man, you don't supposed to coming into this thing, man. You don't supposed to be you don't supposed to stay the same, man. You're supposed to change, man. Okay, that's one of the things we always hear. And I hear myself. And I know brothers hear it too from their families and friends. Man, you change. You know, you different. You don't do this. You don't do that no more. Why? Because we've been washed, man. You know, you're supposed to constantly dip yourself in this water, man, which is the word, man.
Right.
You know, that's how you truly cleanse your ways, man. Wash you and make you clean, man. You know.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 22. For though thou wash thee with nitre and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me, saith Yahweh power. So,
Go ahead. Break it down.
this is Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 22. And it reads, for though thou wash thee with nitre and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me, saith Yahweh power. So that word nitre is acid, man. So the Most High is saying you can put acid on your body. It says though you take much soap, you know, you can wash yourself in soap and bleach, jump in a tub, dip yourself in a pool, go to a lake, whatever. He says that your iniquity is going to be marked before him. If you take a marker and put a mark on your clothing, man, it's going to be stained. It's basically like saying it's stained before the Most High, man. So those things are not going to take that iniquity away, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the changing. It's that good conscience, man. It's the changing of your mind, changing your ways, man. That's the only thing that's going to clean you up, man, and make you holy, sanctified, cleansed.
Yeah, that's right, bro. And this is the definition of that word immerse. It says to dip, to submerge in a liquid. Okay, this is the second one. It says involve oneself deeply in a particular activity or interest, man. Okay, to involve yourself deeply, man. Okay, into this. What is the interest, man? It's the word, bro. You know what I'm saying? These scriptures, man. You know, that's the true baptism of what? Constantly dipping yourself in that water, man.
That's right.
Which is the word, man. You know? Okay? Like I say, man, you're supposed to constantly change, man. You're not supposed to be that same, man, when you come into this truth, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got a precept. This is Ezekiel chapter 18, starting at verse 27. It says, again, when the wicked man turneth away from his wickedness that he hath committed, and doeth that which is lawful and right, he shall save his soul alive. Verse 28, it says, because he considered and turned away from all his transgressions that he hath committed, he shall surely live, he shall not die. You know, going into us being or becoming that new creature, you know, going to us putting off the ways of this world and being immersed in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right. Hey, 1 Corinthians chapter 6, starting there. 6. Yeah, like the brother said, man, hey, you supposed to become that new creature, man. Okay? You're supposed to be baptized, man. Okay, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, you're supposed to become that new creature, man. You're not supposed to stay the same, man.
Right.
You know?
2 Corinthians 5 and 17 says, therefore, if any man be in Hamashiach, he is a new creature. Woo! Old things are passed away.
Old things are dead, man. Mortified, man. Mortified, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, put it to death, man. Put that old nigga to death, man. You know? And hey, it's not an easy thing to do, you know, because we get put in situations, man, where, hey, that old nigga pop back up, want us to get carnal, man. Okay? That old nigga's not going to die easy, man. You know what I'm saying? If somebody try to come kill you, you going to put up a fight, man. You know what I'm saying? That old nigga is fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but the spirit, your spirit got to be stronger, man.
That's
you know
right.
That's why we in this thing to be built up, man. You know, all these situations and certain things in life that we go through, whether it be from your job or whether it be from your woman, okay, whether it be from your family, man, is to build you up, man. You know?
This is Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 14. And it reads, O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness, that thou mayest be saved. How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee? Speak on it. That's going into the Israelites. You beginning starting with the elect, man. It says to wash your heart, man, which in the Hebrew is law, your mind, man. So
right.
It's telling you, which the scriptures say, a good conscience is what this thing is all about. That's the baptism, the washing of the changing of your mind, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and it says, wash thine heart from wickedness. So that means those evil thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying? Those evil thoughts which lead to evil acts, man. You know, you got to change those things.
That's right. Now you constantly dipping yourself, man. Immersing yourself in this water, which is the word, man. Okay? That's how you cleanse yourself, man. You know?
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. And it reads, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived. Neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminates, nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
Yeah, man. So all those so-called Christians in the church, man, they so-called, you know, baptized in water with actual physical water, man. You know, and come out and do the same damn thing, man. And the brother just read, hey, man, no, you not, man. Hey, can you read that one more time?
Con. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High?
Hey, that's right, man. Hey, you're not going to inherit the kingdom of the Most High, man. Why? Because you constantly stay in that same nigga, man. That same adultery, man. Niggas go get baptized, bro. As soon as they get out the church, go smoke a blunt, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go down, go eat some pork, man, or go scheme on another man, woman, man. Okay, don't nothing actually change you, man. You know what I'm saying? Being dunked in church in some physical water, man. What changes you is this word, man. Okay? Right. They say the word quickens, man. The word is what makes you alive, man. Okay? Being born, that's actually being born again, man. Matter of fact, can somebody write that in John chapter 3? Start at verse 3. You got something?
It's Colossians chapter 3, verse 9. It says, lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge. And that's going back into the baptism.
Hey, let me pull that word out, renewed, bro. Hey, that's I was going to see you going on that. Hey, y'all doing it, man.
Yeah, I'll continue the verse. I'll finish the verse. It says, after the image of him that created him. And who's the image of him that created him?
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
It says renewed. This that word. This is the definition of renewed, man. Okay, can you read that?
All right. Colossians 3 verse 9 says, "Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge."
Renewed, man. Which is renewed in knowledge, man. Okay, this is that word. This is the definition of renewed. To give fresh life or strength, to revive, to regenerate, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you regenerated, you revive, man.
Right.
You look at that word revive, man, it means to be brought back to life. You know what I'm saying?
After the image of him that created him. And I wanted to stress that because Yahweh Shai was a living example of how we're supposed to conduct ourselves. You know, he was that unspotted lamb. You know.
I got that.
Bring that out, bro. Yeah, you can go ahead and bring it back.
Con, this is John chapter 3 and verse 3. And it reads, "And Yahushua answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High."
Yeah, man. So you got to be born again, man. How do you do that, man? Hey, being changed, man.
That's right.
Being renewed, man. You know? Keep going, brother.
Con. Nicodemus said unto him, How can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? Yahushua answered, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, man. So you got to be born by that water, man. Hey, by this word, man. You know? Constantly dipping yourself and immersing yourself in this word, man. Cleansing yourself, man. You know? That's the only way, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to stay stagnant in the same nigga, man. Okay? You can't call yourself, you can't say you believe in the truth and still envy and hate your brother, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
1 Corinthians 1 verse 26.
Matter of fact, hold that. First Peter chapter 1 and 22.
First Peter.
Yeah, so hey, you're not going to inherit the kingdom, man, unless you're born, if you're not born again, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's like I said, by the word, man. You know what I'm saying? 21.
Con, this is 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 22. Seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren, see that ye love one another with a pure heart fervently.
This is the key point. The next verse.
Being born again, not of corruptible seed,
What?
but of incorruptible,
What?
by the word of the Most High.
That's how you were born again, man, by the word of the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you born again, man. You know what I'm saying? You can finish that one out, bro.
Which liveth and abideth forever.
Yeah, man. So that's the only way, man, to be born again by this word, man. To be cleansed and keep immersing yourself and cleansing yourself in this word, man. That's the true baptism, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, hey, John did it that way back in the ancient days, man. And Yahushua got baptized that way just to fulfill prophecy, man. Okay, you can read that in Isaiah 11, man. Chapter 1 and 2, verse 1 and 2, man. You know what I'm saying? But far as us, and now in this time, man, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be baptized with this word, man. Change, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's Psalms 119:9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
Man, that's the spirit, man. It just came out. Hey, man. Hey, that's the spirit, bro. The spirit wants to come back out. Hey, let it come back out, man. Hey, that's how you cleanse yourself, by taking heed to this word, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a big part of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay the same nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta constantly change, bro. You know what I'm saying? Have that fervent love to your brother, man. Show charity, man. You know what I'm saying? Always, you know what I'm saying? Be there for the body, man. You know what I'm saying? The brother's gonna do the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, any other nigga that don't, man, gonna get weeded out, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got something? No, verse.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteousness shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? That's a question. Be not deceived. Neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revelers, nor extortioners.
Them the same niggas, man, that go to church, get baptized in water, and do the same shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to inherit the kingdom of the Most High, man. You're going to
And such were some of you. But ye were washed.
Yeah, we were washed, man. How you washed? By this word, man. You know what I'm saying? Dunking yourself in this word, man. Continually reading, man. Staying in these scriptures, man. Cleansing yourself, man. Of that old nigga, man. Mortifying, man. Sacrificing, man. Putting to death that old nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
But ye are sanctified. But ye are justified in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and by the Spirit of our power.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's the only way, man. You supposed this is the real meaning of baptism, man. You know what I'm saying? To be washed with this word, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got something. Like I say, hey, man, because hey, you're gonna be put in situations, man, where that old nigga is gonna, you know what I'm saying, want to come out, man. You know what I'm saying? Want to try to come out that grave, man. You got to keep that nigga in there, man. You got to put that nigga to death fully, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be from all these situations, from your job, man, from your woman, from your kids, from your family, okay? You know what I'm saying? The 2/3, man. You know what I'm saying? These are all tests, man, to see how you gonna do, man. The scriptures say, it's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, man. When you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be tempted, man. You know what I mean? The scriptures also say, whatever is brought up on you, take cheerfully, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 23, I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, O Yahweh, Father and Governor of all my life, my whole life, leave me not to their counsel, and let me not fall by them. The point is in verse 2. It says, who will set scourges over my thoughts, and the discipline of wisdom over mine heart? It says that they spare me not for mine ignorance, and it pass not by my sins. You know, and that word scourges is like whipping. Who will chastise me? You know, and that's Yahweh Shimei Shai.
That's right.
Verse 3, it says, lest mine ignorance increase and my sins abound to my destruction, and I fall before mine adversaries, and mine enemies rejoice over me, whose hope is far from thy mercy. Because it's Yahweh Shimei Shai that's going to keep you in line. And how does he do that? First, you have to cut off that old man, and you have to be renewed back in him. Watch.
What's up, bro? Hey, you gotta be renewed, man. Give fresh life to, man. Be reborn, man. You know what I'm saying? Be revived, be regenerated, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Hey, do spirit, man. I hope this edifying. Let the brother Squad take over, man.
Man, I'll be guys might want to go with. What's your name, bro?
That's right, man. You gotta renew yourself, man. Cut off that old nigga. See? That old nigga will beg and plead to come back. See? But you gotta put that force field up. And how you put that force field up? Get in this word, like Brother Benaiah just said, man. Okay? These days coming down harsh. Okay? We supposed to be fighting and having our spirit in this word, you know, trembling with fear. What's that scripture? Fight for your salvation, fear and trembling. I don't know the scripture.
But I want to get into, this word is free and given, and people, they look down on it or they don't take it serious. You see what I'm saying?
This is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 1. Ho, every one that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no mercy, come ye, buy and eat. Yea, come, buy wine and milk, without money and without price.
Right. That water, this truth, man. Okay, that milk and honey, it's the truth, man.
Right.
Okay, your salvation is important. You see what I'm saying? We're not up here with no tithe bucket. All right. Donate to the GMS Hebrew Israelites. All right. Like fake pastors out here, TD Jakes and Creflo steal your dollar. You see, we out here doing this because this is the real love. You see what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, man, this is what really counts. See, that's why you should come out here and listen, man. Okay, this the real water, this is the real truth. You see?
That's what I thought. So I'm gonna come to y'all. You ain't gonna come to me, I'm gonna come to you. Are you gonna be next Friday?
This is Philippians chapter 2 and verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation in fear and in trembling.
That's right. Okay, if you fear the Most High, you fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, you will be out here fighting for your salvation, man.
That's right.
See? Yeah, man, because the Most High is a scary thing, a scary entity to play with, okay? He's the Father of all souls, okay? He controls your judgment, okay? How you gonna live in your next life according to your works, okay?
This is Revelations chapter 3 and verse 18. I counsel thee to bury of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed.
Right. He counsels you to buy of him gold tried in the fire. And that's the salvation you're going to get through this word. You see, that's how important it is, okay? But you have to be renewed, like the brother Benaiah was just going into. You see? Put that old nigga off and get busy, okay?
That thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see.
Right, and that shame or that nakedness is when you didn't know the truth. You see, you were sinning upon sin, okay? You were doing a whole lot of just nigga stuff, all right? That this word is now renewing you from. You see? But yeah, that's how important this is, because these people out here walking around without this word, they don't have any fear of the Most High, okay? Because they haven't read that judgment that comes with their actions in the word, okay? People scoff at the word. Well, that's a white man's book, you see? But they're gonna know their real truth of who this book belongs to in the end, okay? And that great and evil day that they talk about in Daniel chapter 12, okay?
This is back in Isaiah chapter 55 and beginning at verse 2. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
Yeah, why you spending your money on stuff that's not contributing to your salvation? Okay? People out here buying big Tonka truck F-250s, okay? A mink coat, all right? And a $200,000 apartment, all right? That's not gonna get you saved in that day, okay? Like he talks about in Matthew chapter 6, store up your treasures in heaven. You see? Because that's where it counts.
And your labor for that which satisfieth not.
Right, these Hispanics come over here and work these long-hour lawnmower jobs. Okay, they cleaning up the White House, okay, from sun up to sundown, so they can eventually get, their own business. But guess what? If they heard this word, they would stop and hear this word and lay up their treasures in this. see?
Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness.
Man, and what's that fatness? Okay, the abundance that the kingdom's gonna bring. You see?
This is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 1. It says, and you hath he quickened who were dead in trespasses and sins, wherein in time past ye walked according to the course of this world.
Right. You used to walk according to this world. But what does it say in 1 John chapter 2, verse 15? Love not the world. You see? So you can put down your past and pick up your renewed mind, which is in these scriptures. You see? Read that verse one more time, Mark.
It says, wherein in time past you walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air.
Right. According to the prince of the power of the air. And who is that right now? That's Esau. Okay? And this is his kingdom. So if you love this world, you're walking after him. And it talks about that in John chapter 8, verse 44. Okay, you are the son, you are your father, the devil, okay, who was a murderer from the beginning.
It says that now worketh in the children of disobedience.
Right, that now worketh in the children of disobedience. And if you follow it at this world, you are the children of disobedience.
That's right.
And you're going to be judged by the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
You see?
That's right, bro.
This is not a game, man. All right? If you in this, and you belong to this, and you say you believe in this, man, you should take this serious, okay? We just had the Day of Atonement. All right? That's when you should be asking for forgiveness, okay, for your sins, all right? You're supposed to do that every day, but this is a special day that the Most High taken out of the year, that you're supposed to be devoting the whole day to that. Okay, what you got people doing? Out here laughing, playing, all right, at the next barbecue, all right? Giving into marriage, you see?
You got Jake over here trying to, some peon, trying to teach studied men, what's true and what's not true. Going by his own philosophies and his own, way of thinking,
That's
course
right.
of this world.
I probably didn't even pull out any scripture, or he probably pulled out John 3:16 or something like that, but that's already been cut. It's already been dealt with through the scripture power. How about you? That's right.
Right. Many a time.
You got other Jakes just want to see a confrontation.
Man.
Think this is a game, man.
And then you got an 18 or 17-year-old that just died on his birthday because what was he? He was comfortable in the kingdom of his father, the devil. Okay? He said, man, I'm glad I turned 17. I'm gonna go down, get me a bottle of milk, some orange juice, and get blown in the head by a pistol. Okay? And nobody knows what he did. But what did it say? Job chapter 9, where it talks about the whoever died being whoever perished being innocent. 4 and 7, right? Job chapter 4 and 7. Whosoever perished being innocent. All right, ain't nobody out here innocent from their sins. Okay, and however you, oh yeah, you got it out. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 4 and verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?
Right. Whoever perished being innocent. All right. The way you die is your judgment from your previous life. Okay. Whether you were wicked or not, everybody has sin that they're gonna have to pay for. You see what I'm saying? That's why Job was tried by the Most High Satan, because no, he was a perfect man in that life, but he had previous sins he had to pay for. So it was just that the Most High tried Job. Okay. So we're gonna go back to Isaiah chapter. Let's go back to Ephesians. Because right now is the time for you to begin your life right.
That's right.
Okay. It's about to come down to you for this or you not. Okay. Like Yahushua said, you either with me or you're against me. You see?
This is Ephesians 2. I'll pick up in verse 3. It says, among whom also we all had our conversation in times past, in the lusts of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh.
Right, because this flesh is lustful, okay? And that's that fight that the brother Benaiah was talking about. This flesh wants you to go off. It needs you to go off, okay? You having a spiritual fight with the flesh,
Right.
all right? But the Most High not gonna keep letting you use that excuse If you're gonna be okay with your sin, all right, and you want to sin willfully, he's not gonna keep on letting you get away with that. Okay, it's gonna be a point where he's just gonna call that death angel down, and that's who's gonna commit that judgment on you.
Right.
You see? Anybody else got something right now?
I got
Okay, go ahead.
just going into that death angel coming down here to exact judgment on you. You know, it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is Proverbs chapter 6. I'm going to start at verse 16. It says, there is 6 things, it says, these 6 things doeth Yahweh Shem Yahushai hate. Yea, the seventh are an abomination unto him. It says, a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deceiveth wicked imagination, feet that are swift in running to mischief, you know, a false witness that seeketh lives, and him that sleweth discourse among brethren. It says, and those 6 things that, you know, all these jakes are doing on a day-to-day basis, not even knowing that the Most High hates that. All right? So the Most High is going to call down that death angel to exact judgment because he hates seeing all the wickedness that his people is doing.
That's right.
Like,
You good. That's beautiful, man. Okay. The brother telling the truth. And these are 6 things that used to be within you before you learned this truth.
right.
You see?
And this will keep the death angels off of you right here. This is Galatians chapter 5 and verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Which will keep them death angels off of you, man. Because if you continue to walk in the lust of your flesh, eventually the Most High gonna get tired of your tail, and he gonna send those death angels upon you, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man. If you're not trying, why should Yahweh Shem Yahushai fight for you? You see? You gotta put up a fight against these demons on your life. You see? Everybody got their own fight that they're gonna have to come up against. You see? But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you can get through it.
That's right.
You see?
This is Romans 8 and 16. It says the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit.
It's like, right. It's like, but back to the point. Okay, it's certain demons that every man in this truth gonna have to fight. You see?
This is back in Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 3. Incline your ear and come unto me here, and your soul shall live.
Right. Hear these words that's coming out of these scriptures, okay? Okay, the word is spirit and life. You see? It brings you that understanding to know how to walk amongst the fiery trials of Satan. Okay?
And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David.
Right. The sure mercies of David. Okay? Because what was David doing back in the time, in the ancient time? He was begging and pleading with Yahweh Shem Yahushai to take those demons from him. And he never ceased in praying and begging for the wicked to get their judgment. And that's what we're doing. We're signing, crying, and begging for the downfall of this place, so we can receive those sure mercies of David. See?
This is John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing.
Right. Your spirit is willing, okay? It wants to do the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but the flesh is pulling you back. It's putting up that fight, as the brother Benaiah talked about. See? You got some up.
I got Luke 9, verse 62. And Yahweh said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh.
That's right. No man putting his plow to this work and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. You see? And that's dead center in making this point. All right? Because this truth is important. If you turn your back on it, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to turn his back on you in that day. Okay?
This is Matthew chapter 11 and verse 28. And it reads, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, I will give you rest."
Right. Everybody who's laden, who is working and laboring, okay, and laden in this truth, Yahweh Shema Shah is going to give them rest, okay? But not right now. Like Micah chapter 2 verse 9 says, this is 2 verse 10, this is not your rest. Not yet you're not going to have your rest, but in the kingdom, you're going to have eternal rest. You see? For your labor, okay? Like the scripture says, for your labor of love, the Most High will never forget, all right? He's going to remember every deed that you did down here for his will, all right? And you're going to sit on a respectable seat of the 12 thrones of the 12 tribes of Israel and judge, okay?
Isaiah 14 and 3. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrows and from thy fears.
Right.
And from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
Right. Because this is a hard bondage, man, living in this filth, America, man. Okay? Because everybody knows America is on its way out.
That's right.
That's right.
All right? This is bondage. For you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, this is bondage. And if you're happy here, you're wicked. You see?
Okay, I have my own.
We're pleading for the downfall of this place.
That's right.
And you won't have 1 ounce of righteousness if you're not. Let's get Isaiah 5. Matthew chapter 13.
Yeah. I found one that Matthew 25:46 when the Lord was speaking.
This is Matthew chapter 13 and verse 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given.
Right, because the disciple asked Yahweh, why do you speak in parables? And he let him know, it's because of the mysteries were only known to you. All right? Because the Most High has a certain elect man who is going to understand this word. You see? But if you don't, that means you're just going to be judged, because like the wicked. You see? Because this place on its way out, like I said before, man.
Right.
All right? It's time for now to prepare yourself, okay? It's better to have your gun cocked and ready. We don't give a damn about Satan, man, making all that noise with that Mustang.
That's
man.
right.
Right.
Lord willing, that Mustang crash.
Right.
Right.
Bro, you're going to get judged for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord, Yahweh by Shem Yahushai power, would do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
Right, and that's why we out here, because through the Spirit we learn this truth and this knowledge through the apostles of Great Millstone, and we came out here to wake our people up. And all that is love. You see what I'm saying? That's beautiful, man. That's true.
But you got if I can say this out, you got 2/3 of our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Hey, we out here telling our people the truth.
Right.
Telling them that, hey, mass destruction is about to occur, man.
Right.
Your enemy, the so-called white man, he's waking up. More and more, he's starting to feel as if he's oppressed. And he's going to go back into his own, his nature, man.
That's right.
When he was killing you so-called Negroes.
Right.
You see, everybody's comfortable right now because they're able to go to these fast food restaurants, go to Chili's with the family. But what's going to happen when your money isn't worth anything, man? Now we see what's going on, that more and more of these countries are moving away from the dollar. What's going to happen? That more dollars are going to circulate back to here, man, which is going to cause inflation.
Right.
You people aren't going to be comfortable as you like you used to be anymore, man. And guess what's going to happen, man? You're going to be the scapegoat.
Right.
Just like they did during the Civil War when they started lynching black people, so-called black people. You see, they blame it on you. You see, they blame everything on you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Why is that? Because naturally we're against them, man, and they're against us. So we out here telling our people the truth, man. That spiritually speaking, man, there's left-hand power and a right-hand power, man. You see?
You got the son of perdition that's ruling, which is the so-called white man, okay? And he's set up to rule by the sword. That's his blessing. And he has used that sword in order to put the people in order, man.
That's right.
But a lot of our people don't want to acknowledge that. A lot of our people want to act like everything is fine. Everything is cool. Okay? They're worried about their lives. They're worried about the 401k. They're worried about football. They're worried about basketball. But they're not worried about the will of the Heavenly Father, man. You see? And we are here to warn our people and tell them, man, bad times is coming here, man.
That's right.
It's not a game, man. For you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, in America, you are public enemy number one. You are the problem in the so-called white man's eyes, man. And he's going to eliminate that problem soon.
Right.
That's why he's starting to kill your women, so-called black men. That's why you have Edomites riding by your women and saying, go back to Africa, you effing nigger. You see? That's why Sandra Bland is getting hung, you know, that was south of here in Texas, getting hung. People getting acquitted. Your young boys getting shot in the street. You march up and down these streets asking for justice, and nothing happens. Why is that, man? Because the son of perdition is ruling, man.
That's right.
And we are here to tell you who that son of perdition is, man. Alluding to 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, we ain't got to get. I'm going to get right back to you. You know what I'm saying? That's love, man. But our people refuse love. You know? It says, Hosea, the 4th chapter, because my people have rejected knowledge. If you read down, it says, I will also reject thee. And you don't want to be rejected by the Heavenly Father, man. This is the product of our people being rejected by the Heavenly Father. Yep. But not following our laws, statutes, and commandments. For not following the will and going after idols. That's right. We are to tell you that this is prophesied in the scriptures. Right. That's love. Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me.
That's right.
And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
That's right. Our people are under a covenant that's not of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. That's the true name of the Heavenly Father and His Son.
That's right. That's right.
You see? Our people call themselves everything but the children of the scriptures. You want to be black, which is a color. You want to be African, which is a continent. You want to be a Buddhist, which originate from the Moabites. The Chinese man. You want to be a Muslim, which originates from the Arabs, the Ishmaelites. But you don't want to be chosen.
That's right.
You want to call yourself kings and priests. We're here to tell you how to be kings and priests, man. Follow the will of the Heavenly Father. But what do our people do? Scoff. Laugh. This is a joke to our people.
That's right. Entertainment.
This is entertainment. That's why mass destruction is coming to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
That's right.
When has the Most High played with you? When have you ever been on top, man? You have been stricken. Why should you be stricken anymore? You got that, Doc?
Yeah, I have that.
Go ahead, Doc.
Right here.
You break it down. You break it down. Get down, brother. Salaki.
That's beautiful, man. That's passion right there. See?
It's Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 3. O Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, are not thine eyes
breathe? You see? He done consumed the nation of Israel, all right? In the Egyptian captivity, in the Babylonian captivity, okay? The Persian and Mede captivity, all the way up to the Romans. And even this day in this captivity, the Most High done consumed John.
That's right, bro.
All right? The women have mass abortions. You see, Jake gets shot down out here in the street, all right? Even your kids get snatched up, all right? Kids go missing, all right? Pedophiles, plaguing them. You see, that's the Most High consuming the nation of Israel, all right? But you all aren't grieving, okay?
They have made their faces harder than a rock. They have refused to return.
Right. And that's what a child does. Make his face hard as a rock, okay? To the person that they're supposed to be listening to, okay? They're a leader. Turning up, turning your lip upside down, all right? Raising your eyebrows, okay? And that's what the nation of Israel is doing to the Most High. You got it?
Got it. This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Oh, you got it?
That's what I was going to bring. Yeah, go ahead.
Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not know, my people does not consider.
Right. Those are some real simple animals, okay? You put their food in front of them, they eat. When he shows up, they know that's their feeder, okay? They know how to obey his master, okay? They get right in line. But Israel don't, you see? And he done brought us through everything. Okay, he was a pillar by night and a cloud by day, a cloud by day. And we knew that was the Most High power leading us out of the wilderness. But what we doing today? We act like we don't even know why we the poorest amongst society, okay? Or the most simplest, or most criminals amongst the society.
I just want to say one thing with all respect.
Right.
You don't mind.
I got a little more on all these.
But I just want to say one
It
thing.
says, verse 4, Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward.
Right. You all have gone away back. See? You went back to your old ways, worshiping these other gods. Okay? You women out here and you men committing adultery. Say homosexuality. That's going backwards. You see? And ultimately you are the father of your devil. I mean, you have your father the devil. Okay?
Verse 5. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. You know what I'm saying? Hey, why should you be punished anymore? Now, we went into this earlier. There ain't no point of Israel being stricken anymore, man. They just gonna keep going up harder than, even harder and harder, man. You know? Hey, it's gotten to a point where, hey, the Most High is just gonna have to destroy the nation. 2/3 of the nation of Israel.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a little more on this. It says, from the sole of the foot even to the head there is no soundness in it. For wounds and bruises and putrefying sores they have not closed. They have not been closed. Neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment, man. So, you know, you go by, you got the nation of Israel, man. It's like a human body. You know what I'm saying? It's got all kinds of cuts, all kinds of sores on it, all kinds of wounds. None of them have been attended to. You know, they haven't been banded up or put, you know, any kind of healing ointment on it. You know what I'm saying? It's in a state of ruin. All right.
That's right.
See, I got more on it. Your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate as overthrown by strangers. You know what I'm saying? You can go back to Isaiah the 5th chapter where it says that he took that wall down, man. You know what I'm saying? He made us, you know, the nation of Israel being that vineyard, Judah is pleasant plant. You know what I'm saying? That brought forth them wild grapes. You know what I'm saying? The Most High said, you know what? Take away all that. You know, take away all that, man. Throw that wall down so all them critters will go in there. You know, all them other nations coming up against us, putting us in slavery. No. Except the Lord of hosts hath left unto us a very small remnant, we shall have been as Sodom, and we shall have been like unto Gomorrah, man. And what's that remnant, man? It's the elect.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The elect is the 1/3 of Israel that's gonna be saved out of this thing. You know?
That's right, man. If it wasn't for the elect, hey man, the Most High would have let Esau tear our ass apart, man. You see? But now, we know that it's a remnant, and what are we doing? We're fighting to the best of our ability to be a part of it. You see?
Now, this is Ezekiel chapter 18 and verse 30. Therefore I will judge you, O house of Israel, everyone according to his ways, saith Yahweh power. Repent and turn yourselves from all your transgression, so iniquity shall not be your ruin.
And that's beautiful, man. Everybody's gonna get judged according to their own way. Okay? You ever just walked up and just saw a foul person, man? Just a foul being, you wonder why the Most High even, allowed them to walk the earth? Well, it's because, hey, Proverbs 16:4. The wicked were created for the day of evil. So that same man that you're looking at, or woman, this foul being, they're gonna be used to just outright do all types of evil in that day. See, so they even got a purpose. Okay? Then the Most High gonna put them to death. Okay?
Verse 31, cast away from you all your transgressions, whereby ye have transgressed, and make you a new heart and a new spirit. For why will ye die, O house of Israel?
That's right. That's around full circle. Make you a new spirit. Okay? Like the brother Benaiah had brought up. Renewing that mind and that old spirit. You see? He's gonna make you a new man. A sharper image of yourself, man. Right. So you can be found glorious to enter them ships, man. All right? Because when it's said and done, man, I want to be on them ships.
Right.
Okay? I don't want to be down here, man, suffering that everlasting burning, man.
Right.
Okay? Because the Most High can put it in your mind for you to stay here burning for however long He wants you to. Okay? Let's get that second Ezra.
This is second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 42. It says, I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Sion a great people, whom I could not number.
Right, this is talking about that elect number, okay, after we receive that glory, okay, and we're getting crowned by Yahushua, see?
And they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest.
Right.
And upon every one of their heads he set crowns.
Right.
And was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal.
Right, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing, okay, and put on the immortal, okay, and that's what we must do, okay? If you call yourself a judge, and you call yourself worthy, you have to put off that mortal image, man, that mortal body that you have right now.
Brother, you talking about the elect 44,000?
That's right.
Yes, I told you.
That's right. I'm talking about the elect, the 144,000 men. Okay, that did what? Read that verse over.
It says, and he answered and said to me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua.
Right, that's what we're doing right now. And what we do, Lord willing, I brought the or more, we come out here and confess the name, okay? Because that's important.
Yes, amen.
Okay?
Now are they crowned and receive palms.
Right. Now are they crowned. Okay? And that will be when we obtain our glory in the kingdom. See? You got something else?
Revelations 14, starting at 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Sion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads.
Right. Right. Because the elect, no, it's beautiful, bro. The elect men are going to have the name written in their forehead. But the wicked, guess what they're going to have?
666.
All right? They're going to have that image of Satan branded in their spirit, okay, through that mark. And that mark is the mark of the beast. Okay?
Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands?
He said, What young person is it that crowneth them?
So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High,
right,
whom they have confessed in the world.
Right. It is the Son of the Most High, okay, who we have confessed in the world.
Right.
Okay.
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai.
Right. Because these scriptures have prophecies that have not come to pass yet. That's right. Okay? That's right. People think that this book is just fairy tales and they're just written stories written by the spirit of man, okay, by himself. No, this word was put here by the Most High. That's right. To be preached and confessed. That's right. Okay? No fairy tale. That's a show.
Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord thy power thou hast seen.
Right, that's a commandment. Okay, the angel of the Lord just commanded Ezra to go his way and confess what he has just seen. All right, and it's through the spirit of these men that now we know we have this knowledge. Okay, starting from the apostles on down. All right, now we come out here and confess. You see?
That's why the scripture said there's no private interpretation.
Right.
You know,
Right.
prophets speak through the Spirit.
That's right. That's right. That's right. The prophet speaks. Prophet. You ashamed of me? I'd be ashamed of you. That's right. When we in heaven. That's what it says. Ashamed of me now, when I'm what you have been, I'd be ashamed of you too, because my father.
Hey man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, call along.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Hey, double honor to the apostle, great millstone. Hey, shalom to the elect.
Shalom.